WVU football has received their first verbal commitment from a recruit at the linebacker position for the 2024 class. Let's go. What's going on, Mountaineer Nation? Jordan Cruz back here with the Country Roads webcast. And before I get into this video, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder. If you would do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Giving us a like on this video will really help not only its performance, but future videos performances here on the channel as well. And if you're a West Virginia fan, be sure hit that subscribe button. Helps us and it helps you as it helps get more of this Mountaineer sports content out to Mountaineer Nation. Having said that, let's get into it. All right, so it's well documented at this point, the hot streak that the 2024 West Virginia recruiting class has been on, and we can now add a linebacker to that class for the first time. This is the first verbal commitment West Virginia has gotten from a linebacker, and it is a very good one. Actually, a top 50 rated linebacker in the entire country, one of the top rated players in the state of Ohio, and that is a 3-star linebacker named Ricky Williams, as you see here detailed in this article over on WVSportsNow.com by Mike Ostie. Ricky Williams coming to the Mountaineers in the 2024 class from Archbishop Hoven High School in Akron, Ohio. And as you see here, excellent size to come in as a true freshman, 6'2", 230 pounds. That's one of the reasons why he's so highly regarded as a linebacker recruit, being one of the top 50 in the country. That excellent size at 6'2", 230, and then some phenomenal numbers throughout his high school career thus far. Last season, he racked up 134 tackles, 26 tackles for a loss, and 10 sacks playing the linebacker position. So we know West Virginia is looking to fill some holes at linebacker in the future, both at the Mike position and then maybe even at Will and Bandit, of course. I think that right now you're looking at this commitment of Ricky Williams could fit at either Mike or Will in the future, but seems to be a tackling machine with a great nose for the football. So I believe this to be a really excellent pickup here for West Virginia as he commits just shortly after officially visiting the Mountaineers back on June 9th, announcing his commitment on Twitter here, as you see detailed on the screen with his commitment graphic when he made the announcement, tagging Coach Jeff Kuntz and Neil Brown and WVU football, #committed. And if you want to follow Ricky Williams on Twitter, Mountaineer Nation, you can at @RickyWill3. There it is if you want to give him a follow. And like I said, there's those excellent stats I just rattled off for you guys: 134 tackles, 26 TFLs, and 10 sacks. So this appears to be an awesome addition, not only size-wise, really coming in at a bigger size than a lot of linebackers that West Virginia typically gets pledges from out of high school anyway. So that's great, but then looking at the numbers as well, seems to be extremely talented. So I think this addition of Ricky Williams is really great for the 2024 recruiting class, which continues to stack names now all the way up to a list of 13 verbal commitments. Let's take a look at that list now as we continue to try and track this here on the Country Roads webcast. All right, and I will highlight the most recent addition, the subject of this video here, linebacker Ricky Williams, who is the 13th verbal commitment for West Virginia in the 2024 class, 6'2", 230 pound, 3-star linebacker, one of the top players in the state of Ohio and a top 50 linebacker nationally by some recruiting services. And some of those numbers that I just showed you stat-wise certainly show why that is the case. But as you can see here, if you've been following along the Country Roads webcast channel throughout this all season, we've detailed videos on each one of these commits when they came in for West Virginia. You can go back on the channel and check those out under the CRW recruiting playlist. But you can see on the screen there, if you want to take a look at the other 12 names that West Virginia has committed to this 2024 class as it continues to grow now, as this summer hot streak of commits for this class has been awesome to see, and hopefully it continues for West Virginia. But for now, we know we have these 13 names currently verbally committed to the Mountaineers for 2024 with our subject of this video, Ricky Williams. And of course, that's a familiar name, right? The former NFL running back. The Ricky Williams that West Virginia just received this commitment from, spelled a little bit differently, but still West Virginia bringing in some familiar names in this class. You know, we talked about Chris Henry a couple videos ago, not that Chris Henry and no relation, and now, of course, adding Ricky Williams as well. So that's kind of fun. But having said that, just wanted to show you guys here the commitment list so you could get a look at the 13 names now with the addition of Ricky Williams to this 2024 class for West Virginia. So there you have it, Mountaineer Nation. West Virginia adding a linebacker to the 2024 class for the first time, and I think that's great for the future of the West Virginia defense. But how are you feeling about the addition of Ricky Williams and the 2024 class as it's shaping up currently? Be sure to let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. We really appreciate those interactions as we continue to try and grow the Country Roads webcast community throughout Mountaineer Nation. Having said that, as always, I'm Jordan Cruz, and until next time, let's go Mountaineers.